Hey guys, I was actually brewing today and I had a lot of questions come up about how do you actually measure the alcohol? How do I know how strong my mead is going to be? And I realized that I talked about it, but I didn't do a really good video. So I wanted to take a pause from my brewing to just kind of nail down some details for this. I promise it's going to be really simple and you're going to understand this. Okay? Hang on. All right, this is the batch of my special project. So if you want to go watch that video and come back, you'll understand what's in here. But let's take a look at the sugar contents. Okay, this doesn't have to be glass. I have a glass one. Lots of homebrew stores sell them in plastic. I like the glass because you can see through it easier, and I think that's better. This thing that's on the inside is actually floating, and that is called a hydrometer. And the hydrometer measures the density of the water. If it's just water, there's no density, and this would actually be sitting on the bottom. But the more sugar, think maple syrup, think pancake syrup, think anything thick, means that it's going to make the water denser or thicker, and that makes it float. So the more sugar that's in here, the more syrupy this fluid becomes, and it makes that little weight float. And now let's move on to how we calculate it. Hey, for reference, here's that plastic one. You see what I mean? Totally hard to see through. You can seriously never have too many of these because they break. They're glass. It happens. Make sure when you order one online, you don't get one that says proof and trails. That's because this is for distilled spirits, not for beer and wine. Okay, this is the same thing. I just pulled it out because it's easier for the camera to focus on. On the side of this, there are tick marks, okay? You see where it says, oh my gosh, it's going to give me problems. Up here at the top, it says 0.990. That would mean there's nothing, right? It's zeroed out. There's no sugar. That would mean plain water. As this floats up, this gives you the weight of the sugar. Now, you can see there's some little table wine, dessert wine, beer, start and finish ranges, okay? And there's a reason why those are on here. That's because traditionally, that's the sugar areas you want to be in from start to finish. On the other side is brix, which is kind of a standard unit of measurement that they use in British brewing. And then right here is approximate alcohol by volume. This gives you an idea of, hey, if it starts here and goes all the way to 0, it should be about 10% alcohol. So if the special project went completely to 0, it would be about 20-something% alcohol. I wish it was more complicated than that, but it's not. Measure where you start, measure where you finish, Google it online, and it will tell you the alcohol in between, guys. It's that simple. Make mead, check your sugars.